All right, you knew we had to get to it. So today, and for all time, we have Disney Studios. It's very hard to get to show anything of Disney animation because they've been the king of animation forever. Forever! And they have the biggest legal department in the business. So unlike other studios that went defunct and things fell through the cracks so the cartoons became public domain and we can restore them and show them to you in great condition, Disney Studios held on to almost everything. But these rare Disney gems, many of them you may never have seen before, but they're all obviously from Disney Studios.
This is the story of Susie. She was a beautiful new car, and she sat in a big auto showroom all day long, flirting with the people passing by. One day, her flashing grille caught the eye of a neat little man in a brown suit. When he saw Susie, it was love at first sight.
Isn't she a beauty? Why, she's the sweetest little car money can buy. I know you'll be happy with her. And now, if you'll just sign here, my friend, she's all yours.
Yeah, it was as simple as that, and Susie was sold. Susie was a happy little car as she glided down the avenue. The minute she stepped out on the main drag, Susie found herself in pretty fast company. But then she had a lot of pep and pickup, and she soon learned her way around. Susie loved the parking lot society, where she could rub fenders with the best of them. She met all the big wheels, big cabs, dignified limousines. It was a great place to make new contacts. Whoop, sorry. But at the end of the day, it felt mighty good to be home in her own cozy little garage, where she could just relax and let her tires cool off. But as the years passed, Susie's mileage rolled up and she began to show her age. Her color was fading, and she developed carburetor trouble. And she was losing some of her old pep and pickup, too.
Hey! Get this stalling!
Get moving!
Susie was all run down and long overdue for a checkup.
Oh, afraid she's in pretty bad shape, mister. Fact is, she needs a complete overhaul.
No. What I need is a new car.
Come in and see Maniac Martin. We're not selling them, folks. We're giving them away. We know we're crazy, but look at the... What was to become of Susie? Who would want a worn-out old coupe?
Hey, Mac, I'll take this here old blue club.
Now it was back streets and dark alleys. Susie was on Skid Row. Susie was left out in the cold. Abused, neglected, she soon lost all her self-respect. And it was plain to see that she was getting out of line. One dark night, as she sat all by herself on a lonely street, a stranger stepped out of the shadows. Her oil ran cold. Susie was a stolen car.
Calling car 47. Watch for stolen car. Small blue coupe. License number A72.
At last, the end had come. She was a battered old wreck, and they dragged her away to the junkyard. Susie had come to the end of her road.
Mister, what do you want for this old blue heap here?
Say about $15?
Oh, gee whiz, I've only got $12.50.
Well, take her away, son. She's all yours.
They stripped her fenders, chopped her top, shackled her down, and hopped her up. She felt 50,000 miles younger. It was a miracle. That's what it was. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer little car.
cowboy needs a horse, needs a horse, needs a horse, and he's gotta have a rope, have a rope, have a rope, and he ought to have a song, have a song, have a song, if he wants to keep riding. Now a cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat, and a pair of fancy boots, fancy boots, fancy boots, and a set of shiny spurs, shiny spurs, shiny spurs, if he wants to keep riding. Oh, the fence is long and the sun is hot, and the good Lord knows that a cowboy's gotta keep riding, riding along. So he gets himself a horse and a rope and a song, and he finds himself a hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs, and there's nothing more he needs or can have or can get if he wants to keep riding, riding along. Boots, fancy boots, sings a western song. Rope, and a horse, if he wants to keep riding, riding along. Hoo-wee, 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 hoo-wee,
We're gonna surprise Mickey with some cookies like his mother used to make. Oh, there he is now.
my mother used to buy them all the time. And here's my favorite.
Oh, Mickey! Big Newton!
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Hey, Pluto!
That's the spirit, Pluto. Thank you. And here's your award for an outstanding contribution to your community chest.
There's a Yankee Doodle spirit in the heart of everyone. It's the Yankee Doodle spirit now that's shouldering a gun for freedom and liberty. Your freedom, your liberty. This is our fighting song. For these are right and we will fight and never will we cease until we win our victory and everlasting peace. So light up that new Yankee Doodle spirit and forever let it shine. And show the world that this Yankee Doodle spirit is ours. It's yours. It's mine.
Yes, there is a new spirit in America.
That's right.
The spirit of a free people, united again in a common cause to stamp tyranny from the earth.
That's right.
Our very shores have been attacked.
That is not right.
Your whole country is mobilizing for total war. Your country needs you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you a patriotic American?
Yes, sir.
Eager to do your part?
Yes, sir.
Then there's something important you can do.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I'll do it.
You won't get a medal for doing it.
Oh, that's all right.
It may mean a sacrifice on your part.
I'll do it anyway.
But it will be a vital help to your country in this hour of need. Shall I tell you what it is?
Yes, what is it? Tell me.
Shall I?
Tell me what it is.
Your income tax.
Income tax?
Yes, your income tax.
Income tax.
It may not seem important to you, but it is important.
It is?
Yes, and it's your privilege. Not just your duty, but your privilege to help your government by paying your tax and paying it promptly.
Oh, what's the big hurry?
What's the big hurry? Your country is at war. Your country needs taxes for guns, taxes for ships, taxes for democracy, taxes to beat the Axis.
Oh, boy, taxes to beat the Axis.
That's the spirit.
Yes, sir.
Now, how about your income tax?
Oh, boy, get me out of here. Okay, let's go.
Why, you don't need all that stuff.
Do that?
No. You made less than $3,000 last year?
Yes, sir.
Well, then you can use the new simplified form. It's streamlined. It's simple. All you need is a tax blank, your pen,
Right here.
some ink,
Yes, sir.
and a blotter.
Take a big drink, son. We got work to do.
First, your name, address, and occupation.
Occupation? Actor.
Actor? Next, list your dependents.
Do it. I knew it.
Now, what was your income?
Guess about...
Now, don't guess. It will save a lot of trouble if you get it right.
The total income is exactly $2,501.
All right. Subtract your credit for dependents.
That comes to $1,701.
Now, you're single with dependents.
Yes, sir.
Then just look in column B,
Okay.
and you'll find it all worked out for you.
1,700 to 1,725. $13.
Would you sign here, please?
Now, if you really want to help, mail it in early. Be one of the first. Just address it to your local collector of internal revenue.
Okay. So long.
And drop it in the nearest mail. Hey, wait! Well, this isn't necessary, but it shows the new spirit. The sooner you get your taxes in, the sooner they'll get to work. For it's your taxes, my taxes, our taxes that run the factories. American factories, working day and night. Factories making guns, machine guns, anti-tank guns, long-range guns, guns, all kinds of guns. To blast the aggressors from the seas. Taxes for American factories, working full blast, making planes. Bombers, dive bombers, flying fortresses, interceptors, stalk the birds of prey that fly by night. Taxes to bury the Axis. Taxes. Taxes for ships, battleships, battle cruisers, destroyers, all kinds of battle wagons. Taxes to sink the Axis. Taxes to keep them flying. Taxes to keep them rolling. Taxes to keep them coming. Taxes to beat to earth the evil destroyer of freedom and peace. This is our fight. The fight for freedom. Freedom of speech, of worship. Freedom from want and fear. Taxes will keep democracy on the march.
Payday. Millions of dollars pouring into the hands of the American worker. Now in the mind of the average worker live two separate personalities. One, the thrifty.
Wait a bit, laddie. You're going to save a bit of that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oftentimes, idle money burns a hole in your pocket, which brings out the other personality. The spendthrift.
right, big shot. Come on with me. I'll show you how to spend your dough.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
I got a couple of good dates.
But, laddie, I've got some better dates.
Important ones, too. When every American should pay his or her income tax gladly and proudly. This year, thanks to Hitler and Hirohito, taxes are higher than ever before. Will you have enough money on hand to meet your payments when they fall due?
We'll take care of that later. Forget it, forget it.
But you don't want to forget our fighting men, do you?
No, sir.
Then you'll have to start saving right away to meet your tax payments.
Listen, chum. Spend it. It's your dough.
Yeah, it's my dough.
Aye, laddie. It's your dough. But it's your war, too. You must save for victory.
What's money for? Spend it. Shoot the works.
Nay, nay, you must save it. Spend. Save.
Spend, save, spend,
Save, spend, save, spend, save,
spend,
save,
spend,
save,
spend, spend,
save, Well, now what are you going to do? Spend for the Axis? Or save for taxes? Just remember, every dollar you spend for something you don't need is a dollar spent to help the Axis. That's right. And every dollar you sock away for taxes is another dollar to sock the Axis. For it is your taxes, my taxes, our taxes that run the factories. American factories, working day and night. Factories making guns, machine guns, anti-tank guns, long-range guns, guns, all kinds of guns. To blast the aggressors from the seas. Taxes for American factories, working full blast, making planes. Bombers, dive bombers, flying fortresses, interceptors, stalk the birds of prey that fly by night. Taxes to bury the Axis. Taxes. Taxes for ships, battleships, battle cruisers, destroyers, all kinds of battle wagons. Taxes to sink the Axis. Taxes to keep them flying. Taxes to keep them rolling. Taxes to keep them coming. Taxes to beat to earth the evil destroyer of freedom and peace. This is our fight. The fight for freedom. Freedom of speech, of worship. Freedom from want and fear. Taxes will keep democracy on the march.
hit, hit.